I feel Katseye representation is so performative as hell. Like, hear me out. Katseye's initial charm and their selling point was that the girls were from diverse backgrounds and thus represented diverse cultures and races, hence the global girl group title. But tell me why, before they even debuted, 𝐏𝐸𝐻 literally made multiple members get different forms of plastic surgery, from rhinoplasty to lip filler. Nearly all the members altered their natural features to become more palatable or presentable, and some fans will scream in my face, no, it's just baby fat. Ever heard of puberty? Well, puberty doesn't give you a brand new slimmer nose and a higher nose bridge, sweetie. Also, playing into stereotypes, like the playing into stereotypes is really just pissing me off so much. Shout out to the creator of this video for doing a video about it, and you should probably check her out actually. Now look at all these women. They're all Latin Americans from different Latin American countries, yet we see something similar in all of them: the spicy Latina or Latina mommy aesthetic. It's like Latin women have been boxed into a monolith by Hollywood, and it's only the hypersexualized femme fatale Latinas that count as Latin representation. And yes, I'm talking about Danila. Yes, I'm looking at her. I'm sorry. I know some of you are gonna come for me, but her Latin representation just looks so performative to me. Like, she's playing a character. Hollywood's definition or stereotype of how they feel every Latin woman acts or presents herself, which is so misleading because it's something that we're actively trying to come at or combat. And it doesn't help that her pre-debut look is nothing like her current image or makeup style. She went from a softer makeup look to a bolder makeup look. And I'm not saying it's impossible for someone's style to change and evolve, but knowing how the industry works, it's hard for me to tell if it's authentic or performative. 𝐏𝐸𝐻 and the members are basically just selling the idea of representation, but in a super hypersexualized, super palatable, and westernized way. And don't get me wrong, it's chic, but it's also somewhat misleading for these cultures. Yes, I know that Daniela and Laura defenders are ready to come into my comments and say they prefer that style, they like it that way. Yes, it could be that the members' interpretation of different aspects of their culture is just that way. And truthfully, I can't even blame them, because aside Sophia, 𝐏𝐨𝐲, and Manon, who grew up in or have at least visited their home countries, Manon is Afghanian and she has been to Ghana, and the others were basically primarily born and raised in the US. Yes, I know Laura has also visited India multiple times, but she was born and primarily raised in the US. So obviously you can feel the Western influence in the way she also portrays her culture, the outfits she chooses to wear, the way she chooses to style them, and everything. So obviously, yes, I know they've given their twist to the representation of their own twist to the representation of their cultures, but unfortunately some of it just comes off like they are boring, or rather leaning into some heavily westernized stereotypes of their cultures. So you can tell me how you feel about that in the comments, if you understand what I'm saying and if you agree with it too, but that's just how I feel. Number 8, I do believe the Katseye members and Manon is under a sort of NDA or contract that forbids them from hanging out with each other or even speaking about each other, because it's just subtle. Manon seems to be the